Hi everyone, right now everyone is talking about CloudBot and people are rushing to buy new Mac Minis or new dedicated physical hardware just to run CloudBot 724. But here's the truth, you don't need to do that. You don't need to spend $600 to buy a new Mac Mini or leave your gaming PC up and running all night. And the best part, we are going to host it in AWS free tier. It lives in the cloud, it will never sleep, and it will talk directly with you with your Telegram or WhatsApp account. Today I am going to show you how to build your personal AI agent using CloudBot. For those of you who don't know, CloudBot is an open source project created by Peter Steinberger. He designed this app to be the missing link between the LLMs and your daily applications. Before we start setting up CloudD, I need to be transparent about you for the costs. First of all, CloudD is an open source free software. The server we are building today is essentially free if you are eligible for AWS free tier. However, the brain of the bot requires an API key. So, CloudBot needs an LLM model to run. This means you will pay for LLM for what you use per message. Instead of paying for expensive LLM API credits, I'm going to power this agent with my Google Gemini API. But why? Because Google Cloud currently offers $300 credits and a free trial for 90 days. This means you can run this powerful AI agent completely for free to start with. So let's get started. Alright, let's prepare our server. First of all, log into your AWS console. Then go to the EC2 section. In the EC2 section, click Launch Instance to configure our server details. Firstly, we need to give a name to our virtual server. I named this virtual machine as my_cloudbot_VM. I'm choosing Ubuntu for the operating system. For the instance type, you can search for the free tier eligible ones. If you search for the free, you can find the free available virtual machines. I do not recommend you to go with the T3.micro. I started provisioning this virtual machine, but since its memory is 1 GB, it doesn't let me to install the bot. So I advise you to use a 4 GB or 8 GB memory virtual machines. I will choose the C7i with the 4 GB memory one. So I just selecting this virtual machine. Don't forget to create a new key pair to connect your virtual machine. Just click the create new key pair, give a name your key pair, and create the key pair. It will download a file with the .pam extension. For the network settings, just make sure that SSH traffic is allowed. We do not need to open any other ports. So we are ready. Just click the launch instance to create our virtual machine. That's all. We created our virtual machine successfully. Now let's continue with the installation of CloudD bot. Since the instance is launched, let's SSH into this virtual machine. It's very easy to connect to a virtual machine in AWS. Just click the instance ID and then just click the connect button. AWS has EC2 instance connect function, which you will be able to connect to your virtual machine through the browser, through SSH connection. So once I click the connect button, it will open a new browser window and will SSH into my virtual machine. Yes, now we log into our new virtual machine. First thing first, we should first update the packages. I've run a couple of commands which you can find its details in the description section of this video. These commands will install the required packages before we start installing the CloudD bot application. First step, apt update, then apt upgrade. Just hit yes to install it. Let's continue with nvm installation. We will refresh our bash shell. Let's complete our nvm installation. So we are ready to install CloudD bot. We can install CloudD bot application with just one line of command. You can find this command in the CloudD bot webpage. I'm just copying this command and let's run this command. It will take a couple of minutes for CloudD bot installation completes. Okay. Now we are ready to onboard CloudBot. First select yes to understand that this is a powerful and risky application. Select the quick start mode. Okay, now this is the most important part. You need to select a model and provide an API key for that model. As I mentioned before, you need to pay for the LLM that you will use. For this demo, I am going to use my Google Gemini account. So I am selecting Google and I will provide my Google Gemini API key. To generate a Google Gemini API key, go to the aistudio.google.com, click the API keys section and generate an API key from here. Since I already generated an API key, I will use that key. Provide your Gemini API key here and click enter after you inserted your API key. Then you need to select the model. To keep it cost effective, I will use the Flash models. I tried to use Gemini 1.5 Flash model, but it doesn't working with CloudD bot. So I will use the Gemini 2.5 Flash version, which looks like the most cost effective version. Okay, Now let's connect the chat application to our bot. I will use Telegram in this demo. Creating a Telegram bot and generating a bot token from Telegram is very easy. We will follow the following steps. So first go to Telegram and find bot father. Create a new bot. Give a name to your bot and create the bot. And copy the API token. Once you get the token, paste the token and click enter. You can skip configuring the skills part. You can also skip configuring the hooks part. Then it will install the gateway and start it. You can select the first hatch to configure your bot. The bot will ask you a couple of questions, such as what will be the name of the bot, what kind of creature is the bot, what will be the tone of the conversation, and what will be the bot's emoji. And then you can provide some information related to yourself. Okay, I will fill the details now. So I gave the following prompt. Your name is my arkadaş and you are my best friend. You can be act like that. And my name is John. You can call me John. To be able to use the Telegram bot, you need to pair the Telegram bot with CloudDBot. So it will give you a pairing code. Just share it with CloudDBot. Once you pair the Telegram bot with the CloudDBot, you can continue chatting with the bot through Telegram. So from now on, I will use Telegram to chat with my bot. How is the weather today? I'm in Riga. And please provide Celsius degree. Great. I am able to chat with the bot and it gives me the weather information. Okay, let's make the bot more useful. I want to use this bot as a second brain. So I want to connect my bot to my Notion workspace. Then I will give some instruction to the bot and it will directly write into the Notion workspace. To be able to connect your bot to Notion, just write I want to connect to my Notion workspace. And the bot will give you some guidance about how to connect. It's actually very easy. Go to Notion's integrations and create an integration and generate an API key and give that API key to the bot. I already configured my bot with the API key of Notion. Now I will give the bot some instructions and let's see what will happen. By the way, I also added the Brave Search API to the bot. With this API, the bot is able to search from the internet. It is very easy to connect. Go to Brave Search API portal and create an API key and give that API key to your bot. And then it will be able to search in the internet freely. So let's make an example. Hi my arkadaş. Tomorrow I will have a job interview for a data engineer role. Can you please search some frequently asked questions and some guideline documents for me? And please add those information to my Notion workspace. Thanks. Okay, the bot started investigating for some frequently asked information for the data engineer role. Let's wait a little. Great. The bot successfully added the information to my Notion page. Let's check it. Excellent. When I check my Notion workspace, I can see that the bot added some information for the data engineering role interview preparation. There are some interview questions and answers. So I can easily go to those pages and check the details. Excellent job, my arkadaş. Thanks. So, finally, you have it. You just built a secure private AI agent on AWS that runs 7/24. I have left all the required comments in the description below. If you want to see more videos about building your own AI tools, instead of just paying for the subscription, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.